welcome to my channel. My name is Shanice, but I'll be going by Dark New here on YouTube, and I am super excited to share this journey with you guys. So today's first video will be a PolyGel set with the PolyGel kit from Modelones all-in-one kit from Amazon. Now, I do it a little bit different than how you see it on other videos, so I just want to go ahead and get into it, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Bye.
Alright, so here's a video of everything that we will be using today. Mostly everything is from Amazon, and I will post that in the description bar below, so go ahead and check that out, and also pause this if you would like to see everything. Here are the nails that we're going to be working with today. I've already sized them to my nails, so we're just going to go ahead and start gluing them on. So sorry you guys for the horrible angles. We will get it right the next time. And also you guys, I will be working with just my left hand on screen to make it easier for me to show you guys what I'm doing. And right now we're just going to speed through the process of me placing the nails on. Alright, here we go. Finished product. All nails are on. And we're going to get right ahead into starting the cutting process. I wanted to go with something nice and short for the video, you know, make it quicker. So we're just going to size it to our liking, nice and short. Just make sure everything is as even as possible, and we'll fix it later on if we have any issues. Alright, now let's get into using our nail drill. We want to have our nail drill on the lowest setting possible, you guys. That is very important to remember. We do not want to damage our natural nails. Yes, I know it may seem like, you know, it's taking forever to blend out, but better safe than sorry, you know? So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and enjoy this while I'm buffing out these ends nice and quickly. Alright, everything is looking nice so far. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my nail clipper and just clean up the tips a little bit. That is a weakness for me, you know, getting everything to look so even. So I'm going to go ahead with the nail file and just make sure everything looks as even as possible. And then I'm also going to go with my nail duster and just clean off the dust a little bit so I can see more. And now we're just going to go straight into starting to file the nails a little bit more to make sure they look a little bit more blended in. And I'm just going to speed up that process for you. So while filing the nails, I noticed that I made a little boo-boo and I cut a little bit of the nail off a little bit too much. So I'm just going to go ahead with some nail glue and just fill in that one part. This is the base coat that came with the Modelones all-in-one kit. And we're just going to apply a light coating of that, and we're going to cure that in our nail lamp for about 2 minutes. You want to make sure it's dry. 2 minutes is up, so we're going to go ahead and go directly into applying our PolyGel. So we're going to need our lint-free wipes, our dabbing dish, and we're also going to need our PolyGel slip solution. The slip solution is very important in this part because it makes the PolyGel slide very much quickly onto the nail. So we're going to go ahead and grab our PolyGel. We're using the color clear. You can use any color that you want. I actually would prefer the pink color because it's easier to see on the nail. So we're going to go ahead and dip that in. And then how I apply it is I squeeze a little bit out at a time, a very little bit at a time. And I'm going to slide it onto the tip of the nail. that's the easiest way to do it. Once it's onto the nail, I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush again, make sure it's nice and moist, and I'm going to roll that polygel ball onto the surface of the nail, and then I'm just going to dab it down until we get all the way down to the cuticle, and we're just going to move that ball of polygel onto the whole nail. I swear to you, you do not need a lot of polygel. The more you apply, the thicker the nail will be. Also, the harder it will be to dry. Now, I know with most polygel kits you get nails that come with it, but they actually want you to fill the nail up with the polygel, the nails that they give you, and then apply it onto your finger and then dry it in a lamp. That way in particular has never worked for me. It is super hard for me to do, and it's crazy because they make it seem so easy to do. But unfortunately, I had to find my other way. So basically we're just applying it like it's acrylic. But you know, the best thing about polygel is that it has absolutely no smell. So I'm going to go ahead and show this again. That's a little bit too much, so I'm going to squeeze and suck that in. We're going to slide it on, and we're going to roll that ball directly down to the cuticle, and then just blend that little ball out. See how easy that is? I did not speed through this part of the video because I really want to show how easy my technique is to do. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys just enjoy this. With the pinky finger, I did notice that that was just a little bit too much polygel for my liking. So you will see me take a cuticle pusher and just take off about not even a centimeter of the side of the polygel, and then I'm going to take my brush and then just blend in the rest of that with the nail. So yep, go ahead and slide that off. And then I'm going to take my brush and then just blend the rest of the polygel that was on the nail onto the part that I took off. Alright you guys, so now I'm just taking some of the slip solution and I'm just going to get a smaller brush and just clean up the ends. When polygel isn't set quickly, it'll start to slide. So that's all I'm doing, is just taking the excess and sliding it back up onto the nail. And after this step here, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this in the nail lamp for about 4 minutes. It should be nice and dry by then. after we're done curing the nail, for some reason there is some sticky layer on top of the PolyGel. So what you're going to do is take one of those lint-free wipes. You're going to submerge it in acetone, and we're just going to rub that sticky layer right off and get into shaping. When filing and shaping after the cure of the nail, I honestly would highly suggest not to file the actual top of the nail, just the sides and the tips. For some reason, in my opinion, when you start to file the top of the nail, the polish doesn't look as finished when you're done. So I don't file the top of the nail. I only do the sides and the tips to make sure everything is nice and sharp and straight looking. The only thing that I do to the top of the nail is just buff it. I feel like when you buff it, you get such a smooth surface and such a better looking finish with the polish. And you'll see that in a couple seconds. So right here my camera died, you guys, so I had to finish the rest of the video on my iPhone. Ooh, child, the ghetto. So sorry about that. Won't happen again. But we're going to take that same base coat and we're going to put it on our nails, and we're going to cure it for 2 minutes. And as you can see, I also done my right hand nail off camera to make it a more quicker video. So after we're done curing the base coat, I'm going to go ahead with my Modelones nail gel in the color red. You guys, I am not the best nail polisher at all, so please bear with me. And again, I am so sorry about these angles. We will definitely do better next time. And I'm just going to speed up this nail process of me polishing the nails. And as you see, once I polish it, I definitely got to clean up those ends because they look horrible. And I'm just taking acetone and my small nail brush to clean up the edges and ends of my nails to make sure it looks really clean. And then I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. All right, all cured. Now we're going to go in with our second coat. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to clean up the edges on this one as well, because again, I'm not the best nail polisher at all, you guys. I'm human, don't judge me. And after I clean up those edges, I'm going to go ahead and cure it for another 2 minutes. And here we go with our Modelones top coat. Get that on. Cure it for 5 minutes. All right, and this is what we have so far. So I'm just going to take my nail file and I'm going to clean up those edges one last time. I really try to aim for perfection when I'm doing my nails. It's just a pet peeve with me. And I'm going to do this with the left and the right hand. it's time for cuticle oil. This is what's going to give us that beautiful, nice finish once we're done everything. So I'm going to take our cuticle oil. You do not need a lot at all, just one dab, and we're going to swipe under our cuticles. And then once we swipe under all of our cuticles, left and right hand, we're just going to go ahead and rub that into the nail. Rub it on in. Alright you guys, and this is the finished product. Oh, such a beautiful color, such a nice shaping as well. I love it so much. Well you guys, that is it for today's video, our very first video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for the support, and I will see you guys in the next one.